Good morning, children. Sairam. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. I welcome you all in Social Studies online class. So, children, today we will start a new chapter, a fresh chapter from your Social Studies book. Okay? So, children, I hope you all can see some pictures in your screen, right? Picture of house, school. This is what? Bulb, light, right? Electricity, water, hospital, and road. So do you know what are all these, children? You can say these are all the basic facilities, basic needs of a human being. Each and every person needs all these in their life, right? Now, do you know who provide all these facilities to you, to me, to us? Who provide these facilities? All these facilities are provided by the local government agencies. All these facilities are provided by the whom? Local government agencies. Now, who are these local government agencies? This you will going to learn in this chapter. Okay, who are these local government agencies? What are their work? How they are chosen? How they are elected? So all these you will going to learn in this chapter, local government agencies. Chapter 13, local government agencies. So the topics which we will going to cover in this video is, in this class, is local government, that you should know what is local government, flowchart of some local government agencies, okay, then civic amenities, what is civic amenities, and then gram panchayat. Okay, so these are some topics which we will going to cover in this session. So children, as I have told you, first you should know what is local government. Local government is defined as the people who have the authority, power to make decisions or pass laws in a small area near to them. Okay, see children, in your first term I have taught you central government and state government, right? I hope you all remember. So central government looks after the, as you know that India is a vast country, right? India is a vast country. It has 28, there are how many? 28 states and 8 union territories are there. So India is a very vast country, right children? So it is not possible for a one person to look after all these states, right? So the authorities has been divided, right? It has been divided. Central government, state government, and then comes your local government, right? Central government looks after the safety and welfare of the whole country, that means all the finance, that means related to money is controlled by central government. All the laws and rules are framed by central government, right? Central government then distribute or give some power and authority to the state government. Every state government has their own chief minister, right? I hope you all remember. So after that, state government distribute that money or distribute the power and laws to the local government. Now who are these local government? Okay, so this is what you will going to learn. So local government is defined as the people who have the authority, power to make decision or pass laws in a small area near to them. Only small area. State government looks after the whole state, right? Whole state. And state government, in state also there are many villages are there, towns are there, cities are there, and a large number of people live in each of these places. So one person cannot control all the people, right? So what they do, state government also transfer or distribute some power, some authority to the local government. And after that, local government look after the small area near to them. Okay, so local government is defined as the people who have the authority, power to make decision or pass law in a small area near to them. Okay, now here This is the flow chart of some local government agencies. So here from it start. This is what? Wait. This is what, children? Union government, which is also known as central government, right? Union government, then comes your state government, after that comes your local government. Now union or central and state government, you already know what it is. Local government also you know what it is. So in local government there are two, gram panchayat and municipal council and municipal corporation. Okay, there are three: gram panchayat, municipal council and municipal corporation. So today we will only going to discuss about the gram panchayat, and rest we will discuss in our next session. Okay children, so gram panchayat, understood? Now here, these are what we have already discussed: water, right? Then electricity, after that roads, then comes schools, hospitals, and then that's it, right? So drinking water, water facility, electricity facility. Okay, here water facility, electricity facility, roads facility, schools facility, and hospital facilities. Now what are all these? What are all these facilities known as? What are all these needs known as? These needs known as civic amenities. All these needs of a person known as civic amenities. And these needs are not only needed by the person who are living in villages. It is needed by the towns as well as the person who are living in cities. They also need all these amenities, all these facilities. Now what is amenity, children? Do you know what is amenity? Do you know what is amenity, children? Amenity means services, facilities that make life in a place easy and comfortable. For example, if there is no electricity, no water will there be in your house, then what will you do? Will you be able to live properly? Will you be able to live comfortable life? No, it is not possible. So because of these amenities, because of these facilities, your life is very easy and comfortable in a place. Okay, in a place. See, water is every time water is there, electricity is there, right? You should not, you are not going outside for all these facilities. It is there inside your house only, right? So drinking water, electricity, roads, schools and hospitals, these are called civic amenities. These are called what, children? Civic amenities. These are called civic amenities. Okay, these are called civic amenities. Now gram panchayat. What is gram panchayat? Gram panchayat is the local self-government organization in India of the Panchayati Raj system at the village or small town level and is at the base level of the Panchayati Raj. This gram panchayat is the you can say lower level. It is in the lower level. It is local self government. Okay, so this gram panchayat is where it is in villages. Okay, it is in villages, and large number of people still in India, are still living in villages, right? So gram panchayat comes under villages. So gram panchayat is a local self-government organization in India of the Panchayati Raj system at the village or small town level and is at the base level of the Panchayati Raj. Okay, lower level of the Panchayati Raj. Now, what is Gram Sabha? Okay, what is Gram Sabha? Gram Sabha is a meeting of all adults who live in the area covered by a panchayat, right? Anyone who is 18 years old or more, that is, or above 18 years, who has the right to vote is a member of the Gram Sabha. Who are the members of the Gram Sabha? Anyone who is 18 years old and above and who have a right to vote. For voting you need a identity. Okay, so you should have that identity and you should be above 18 years old or above 18 years old. Then you are eligible, or you can say then you have right to vote. Okay, so more, and who has the right to vote is a member of the Gram Sabha. So these persons are the member of Gram Sabha. All these persons together makes the Gram Sabha, and Gram Sabha chooses the members of the Gram Panchayat. Okay, Gram Sabha chooses the members of the Gram Panchayat. Now who are the members of the Gram Panchayat? So this is how in villages Gram Sabha are there. Okay, this is how all the people sit together and discuss and choose their members. Now who are the members of Gram Sabha? Okay, who they chooses the member and of the Gram Panchayat, right? Gram Sabha chooses the members of the Gram Panchayat. Now who are these members? See, one of the members of the Gram Panchayat is elected to work as its head. As I have told you, head, there should be head in every place, right? In school we have principal ma'am. Everywhere there is someone there is in the top level who look after the all the people, right? So one of the members of the Gram Panchayat is elected to work as its head. Now who is the head? What it is known as? This person is called the Pradhan or Sarpanch. That means the head of the Gram Panchayat. Head of the Gram Panchayat is known as Pradhan or Sarpanch. Okay, head of the Gram Panchayat is known as Pradhan or Sarpanch, and every panchayat must have at least one woman among its elected members. Every panchayat must have at least one woman among its elected members. Okay, so Gram Sabha, who all the adults, right, and the people of the village who are 18 years and above and who have right to vote make up the Gram Sabha. Okay, and Gram Sabha chooses the members of the Gram Panchayat. Members of the Gram Panchayat, right? And one of the members of the Gram Panchayat is elected to work as its head, and head of the Gram Panchayat is Pradhan or Sarpanch, and every panchayat must have at least one woman among its elected members. Okay, this is how, in this way we vote. Okay, vote and elect or select our Sarpanch. Okay, now here, did you know, children, that at the age of 30, Chhavi Rajawat, the Sarpanch of Soda village, Chhavi Rajawat, at the age of 30, Chhavi Rajawat, the Sarpanch, Rajawat, the Sarpanch of Soda village in Rajasthan, was the youngest women Sarpanch of India. Okay, she was the youngest women Sarpanch of India. At the age of 30, she became Sarpanch of Soda village in Rajasthan, and she was the youngest women Sarpanch of India. Now, the members of the Gram Panchayat, now you know that who chooses the members of Gram Panchayat? Gram Sabha chooses the members of the Gram Panchayat, right? And you all know who make up the Gram Sabha, right? 18 years and who are 18 years and above 18 years make up the Gram Sabha, and Gram Sabha chooses the members of the Gram Panchayat. Now, do you know what are the functions of the Gram Panchayat? That means what functions they have to fulfill in their being in their post. So the members of the Gram Panchayat meet regularly. Okay, the members of the Gram Panchayat, they meet regularly, they discuss, okay, they sit together and to look into the needs and problems of the villages. That means the head of the Gram Panchayat and other members of the Gram Panchayat, they all meet regularly. They sit together and they look after the needs and problems of the villages. Okay, they look after the welfare of the villagers. So the Gram Panchayat gets money from the government. Okay, as I have told you, central government gives money to state government gives money to this local government agencies, that is your Gram Panchayat, municipal council, corporation. So Gram Panchayat gets money from the government. Okay, now the main functions of Gram Panchayat are as follows. Okay, the main functions of a Gram Panchayat are as follows. So here, first, to provide safe drinking water to villagers. This is the main function. Most important function of Gram Panchayat is to provide safe drinking water to villagers. To provide safe drinking water to villagers, so that they should not suffer because of water. Okay, water is a basic necessity of a human being. Without water one cannot survive. So providing safe drinking water facility to villager is must. So it is one of the most important function of Gram Panchayat. Then comes to keep the village clean. Okay, they should look after the cleanliness of the villages. Okay, if village will not be clean, what will happen? Disease will be there, right? So keeping the village clean is very important. Then see children, only one person cannot keep the village clean, right? Everyone should take initiation to clean their own houses. Not only their houses, but outside their houses also they can clean. In this way there will be no dirt, right? There will be no dirt, no garbages will be there. So keeping the village clean. Then to build road, okay, to build and maintain the village roads and street lights, right? You all know in villages how roads are there, right? So Gram Panchayat has to look after and to build and maintain the village roads and street lights. Okay, then to look after the education of the children and adults of the village. Okay, they also have to look after the education of the children and adults of the village. So there should be more schools in villages. Okay, then to set up and run health center. As you all know, in villages there are no big hospitals or good hospitals are not there. So to set up and run health centers in the village to look after the sick. So time to time they have to set up all these health centers in the village to look after the sick. Now, to improve the condition of agriculture and small scale industry in the village. You all know that the earning, people are surviving in villages because of these small scale industries, because of agriculture and farming, right? So Gram Panchayat should look after the condition of agriculture and small scale industry in the village. That means Gram Panchayat should provide all the basic facilities, basic needs of the farmers. Okay, of the farmers and the people who are working in small scale industry. Now what, you all know agriculture and farming. What is small scale industry, children? That means it is not like a big industry, right? Big factories. It is a small industry, right? Like poultry farming, then stitching, making handcrafts, handloom items. So all these your small scale industry in the that means in villages all these type of small scale industries are there. Okay, then at last, to help settle minor disputes between villagers. Okay, there are at some time there are some minor disputes, minor conflicts between villagers. Those minor disputes and conflicts has to be sorted out by the Gram Panchayat only. Okay, so these all are some main functions of the Gram Panchayat. Main functions of the Gram Panchayat, right children? So drinking water, electricity, roads, schools and hospitals, these are called what, children? These are called civic amenities. All these civic amenities are provided by whom? In the villages. In the villages all these civic amenities are provided by the Gram Panchayat. Provided by the Gram Panchayat, right? Then Gram Sabha is a meeting of all adults who live in the area covered by a panchayat, and anyone who is 18 years old or more or above 18 years and has the right to vote is a member of the Gram Sabha, and Gram Sabha chooses the members of the Gram Panchayat, right? And who is the member of the Gram Panchayat? Sarpanch or Pradhan. Okay, Sarpanch or Pradhan. By voting, we choose our Sarpanch or Pradhan, and every Panchayat must have at least one women member. Okay, among its elected member, there should be one women member. Okay, then the main functions of the Gram Panchayat is to provide safe drinking water to villages, to keep the village clean, to build and maintain the village roads and street light, to look after the education of the children and adults of the village, to set up and run health centers in the village, to look after the sick, to improve the condition of agriculture and small scale industry in the village, and to help settle minor disputes between villagers. Now, select the correct option. Civic amenities in a village are provided by the, in village civic amenities is provided by whom, children? Civic amenities in village are provided by the Gram Panchayat, right? Civic amenities in a village are provided by the Gram Panchayat. Then most people in our country live in the villages. Services that make life in a place easy and comfortable is called amenities. Okay, so children, you can go through the video again, read the chapter again, and the remaining topics we will going to cover in our next session. Thank you, children. Have a good day.